We have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. So if you want to talk to your kids, you got to get it trending. I was just trying to get your attention.
Could I just ask?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Welcome back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Chris Malanga alongside Coach Samantha Molina of the Bryan Lady Bears. And first, congratulations on another district title.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Isn't it kind of amazing to think that before these last 3 years, this had never been done in school history?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the last 3 years have been really incredible seasons for us. So hopefully we can kind of over that bump and go a little bit further this year.
We'd like that. Yeah, let's talk about that senior class really making their mark and just kind of been such a consistent force in all of the female sports here at Bryan, and just a good group of kids.
Yeah, the seniors, obviously, we have 8 of them on our team, and they do an incredible job of leading our girls and getting those underclassmen going and just kind of bringing everything together. And beyond that, just the girls that were in front of them, too, that have already graduated, kind of built those stepping stones for those girls and have done a great job. So it's really awesome to see those girls step up and just our girls' sports in general be so successful.
Yeah. And you talked about the underclassmen, and it's really been the underclassmen the last couple of games that have kind of pulled you through it with Thea Staten and then Josie Arnold and Mackenzie Blevins.
Yeah, they've done a great job. It's kind of fun to watch all of our girls come around at different times, so hopefully we can get top to bottom going here, and then we'll be even better off.
Let's talk a little bit about you beat Defiance and then Napoleon to get here down at UNOH, and Napoleon was a formidable foe. They're young, they're upcoming, they have not had as much success in the area either as far as getting to the regionals. And, when you look at them, I mean, a tough act to follow.
Yeah, they did a really good job. And, I think we said they started 7 sophomores or something along those lines. So they'll continue to obviously improve and be interesting to see how they do in the next few years.
When you get to regionals, you usually go somewhere unfamiliar, and this year it's a new place. It's Shelby High School, a couple hours away. But we're playing a team that's not very far away, and we're pretty familiar with. In fact, you played them this year, and you're pretty familiar with them because you're an alum. So,
yeah.
You guys played Maumee and lost 15-0 back in April. You weren't starting Thea. You guys didn't have a great day. What do you see when you look at them?
They honestly have gotten a lot better the last few years. Our coach has done a great job with them, and I know they have a lot of girls playing summer ball. That 15-0 loss against them was not representative of us at all, and the girls know that. We know that. So we're not going to take that to heart by any means, and I don't think they're thinking about it, honestly. I think they know we did not show up to play that day. So we'll be ready to roll, and I think it'll be a competitive game on both ends.
Yeah, and when you look at them, they've got some people that can hit the softball. They've got a couple of really good pitchers, and so they're pretty good package. And anytime you get to this far in the tournament, you start seeing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think if you get this far, you're not going to see any easy teams by any means. So we'll just kind of do some scouting on our end for them, but ultimately we just got to pull it together on our side, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, basically do what you do, and you'll be fine.
Yep.
All right, so the long trip, how are you guys going to handle things to get down there? Are you going to be able to break the trip up and do anything? What's kind of the plan?
So I think our plan is to hit before we leave with some of our girls. We have some senior activities going on in the morning, so we want to pull the seniors away. So we're going to kind of leave a little bit later. Some of the parents got lunch for the girls and stuff, so they'll enjoy the ride, and they get the charter bus, which will be really fun for them. We're not going to break apart the ride at all. It's about 2 hours, so I think we'll be okay, and they make things fun for themselves, so they'll have fun on the bus.
Yeah, it should be a good time, and again, we hope we can get to that next step and maybe get to a regional final.
That'd be awesome.
It would be. Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck as you face Maumee.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Samantha Molina of the Bryan Lady Bears is going to take this time out, come back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, and Brunninger, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, the Danielle Van Atta Agency, Veteran Services of Williams County, Northwest State Community College, Starks Plumbing and Heating. Coming back here for Coach Molina, taking on her alma mater today, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. She's taken on Maumee. She was a player there, and it's got to be a little weird.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit weird coming out. But what I see today is I see a Lady Bear team that was loose, taking their infield. They looked good. They're loose. They're laughing. They're having fun. Going to be a good day for softball. Let's take a peek at this last matchup between these two. If it could have gone wrong for the Lady Bears that day, it went wrong for them that day. A 15-0 defeat when they faced each other back in April. But you know what they say? We don't play for April. We play for May. We play for late in the season. We play for tournament time. And so here we go. A chance to avenge a loss. And from looking at things as teams are warming up today, it looks like Maumee's coming in thinking that they're going to do it again. I'm not quite so sure because they've got to face Thea Staten today.
Yeah, they do. And Thea is a difference maker. She completely changes the complexion of the Lady Bears. And, we'll see what she can do. She's got over 200 strikeouts on the season and should be a good matchup.
Well, why don't we take a look at these two teams, what they bring to the table, their strengths and weaknesses as we go in to today's regional first-round game. First off, for these Golden Bears, Sam Molina, her fifth year at Bryan, 79-18. Thea Staten was named NWAL Co-Player of the Year with 7 Lady Bears receiving league honors. Co-Player of the Year is a sophomore. That shows just the impact she's got on this team and what she brings to the mound. And Sam was named the NWOAL Coach of the Year. Good awards for this team. Kind of dominated NWOAL action. You can see 7-0 in the conference, 18-5 overall in the season. Had a really good year. You know, this has been we talked about it on the drive over today. This has been a generational group of young women for the Lady Bears. Basketball, soccer, softball, they've been pretty loaded for the last few years.
They really have, and it's going to be a shame to say goodbye to the 8 seniors on this team. And, it's going to be tough, but, you got to play and win to advance.
And if we look at the last 5, the only game that was even any kind of question was that Defiance game. And that's a heck of a game against a really improving Defiance team. That Bulldog team they're pretty stout this year.
They are.
3-2, and that was a tough one.
Yeah, and the Zipful girl is a great pitcher and, a little bit different. And I think Defiance is definitely on their way up.
Taking a look now at what Maumee brings. Chad Jones, 6th year at Maumee, 85-108. He's building a nice program here. Last couple of years, they've been a really solid team. Freshman Julia Coucher, along with sophomore Autumn Gugger and Taylor Smith, were first team NBC. We had to talk about it before. They moved conferences on us, so they are now the National Buckeye Conference. Regional finals in 23, lost to eventual state champ Talmadge, 10-5. Looking for them, their last 5, you can see they do things a little bit differently. They're more of a big scoring team. They like to put runs on the board, and that's what they do. 11-1 over Rossford, 15-8 over Lake. That loss to Genoa, that was a big one on the 15th, but then they won against Otsego 5-1 to get them to this place today.
Yeah, and they're a tough team. Again, as you said, that is going to be a little bit different there with the fact that they won 15-0, a little bit different game, different scenario, and it should be a good one. We'll see what happens.
Going to see what happens. So we'll send it away for our next pregame break, and we'll come right back with umpires, starting lineups, and get ready for the first pitch here from Shelby for the Lady Golden Bears on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory since 1922. We've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Welcome back here to Shelby as we get ready for today's regional action. First pitch scheduled at 2 o'clock between the Lady Golden Bears and the Maumee Panthers. Finishing up now, announcing all of the lineups for both teams. Bryan, purple over purple, Maumee, purple over white. We ran into that in football season as well. You know, it's one of the things that I'm glad in basketball, I'm glad in football that you've got to have different colors. Man, in baseball, you see teams coming out dressed exactly the same all the time. So here we go. It is time for our national anthem. Today's national anthem is sponsored by Veteran Services of Williams County. We're going to try to bring the anthem to you. It's a little bit windy. Welcome back. It is time for starting batting third, Kaylee Thiel at